It doesn't matter what you want, it matters what you want to look like.
What's up YouTube? It's your girl Jamay, and if you're new here, this is Amazing Vibes, and on this channel we talk about inspiration, beauty, and lifestyle. So per my last video, I was letting y'all know that I'm on a weight loss journey and I'm being very serious about it this time. So I'm starting a weight loss series. We're going to talk about all things weight loss, the struggles, the ups, the downs, the victories, the days where nothing's happening, you know, the research, the things that you need to do to get started and to maintain, just everything about weight loss. So if you're on a weight loss journey, if you're thinking about losing weight, if you need to lose a few pounds, if you've been yo-yo dieting, if you've just been struggling with your weight all your life off and on, and you just feel like you're stuck and you don't know what else to do, make sure you tap in by clicking the subscribe button and turning on your post notifications so you'll be first to know when I drop a next video. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So today's first video is going to be about weight loss motivation. Now, you're not going to always be motivated. Motivation is very rare, but you will need something, especially when you're just starting out. Motivation can get you started, but discipline is really going to keep you rooted through this. So what I've done is I've compiled some TikToks of weight loss motivation videos. I'm also going to come back at the end of the videos to give my commentary. Make sure y'all watch all the videos in this entire video all the way through to the end, because that's one thing about a lot of y'all don't have patience. Y'all want a magic pill, and I totally get it. We are so used to having everything right now. We live in a microwave society. We want results now. But that's not how it works, especially when it comes to weight loss. Patience is key. You have to have patience, discipline, and consistency. So there's no magic pill that you can take. You are the magic pill. Your discipline, your patience, your consistency, those are all the magic pills. So if you just click off this video to move on to the next to try to get another dopamine hit, that's all you're going to be doing. You're just chasing the dopamine hits. That's not going to get anything done. Sure, it's going to make you feel good in the beginning, but what's it really doing to change your actual life? There's no tangible results in chasing dopamine. This journey is going to be very hard. There's going to be plenty of days where nothing is happening. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to eat like crazy food. You're going to have super crazy cravings. The food noise is just going to be a whole bunch of chatter, just very, very loudly in your mind. What are you going to do? You're going to keep chasing dopamine hits through food, through ice cream, through cookies, through cakes, through sweet teas? That's not going to work. That's why you're in the position that you're in right now. So make sure you watch through to the end of the video. Click like, click subscribe, turn on your post notifications, hype the video. I know my videos are new, but if you have the option to do so, make sure you hype the video so to push my videos out to other people who also are on the same journey and want to join in. All right, so without further ado, let's get right into it.
It doesn't matter what you want, it matters what you want to look like. Summer's around the corner. We literally have a few short months until summertime. Some states it's already warm enough to wear jean shorts. Do you want to hate how you look? Do you want to avoid going places because you hate your body, because you feel fat? Or do you want to actually for once be excited to go out there and live your life? Because unless you've been overweight, unless you had like body image issues, you know, like unless you had a hard time losing weight can literally stop your happiness. It can stop your happiness. It can steal your joy. That is 1000% true. Once you reach your goal weight, once you reach your dream body, it's like, may sound crazy, but you literally like are reborn. I know. Say whatever you want, but that's literally how I was. I feel like a new woman right now because I'm not thinking about my body. I'm not thinking about how fat I am. I'm not thinking about what to eat. Like my mind is like thinking of other things, you know, instead of my body. So is it hard? Yes. Is it worth it? Also, yes. So do it, girl. I'll be here rooting you along the way because from the bottom of my heart, I want you to feel amazing, look amazing, because then you'll be amazing.
You can start again. No, listen to me. You can start again. It's not too late. You're not too lost. You didn't ruin it all. You just learned some things the hard way.
You know how people talk about the like expats or people that like lose a lot of weight and then they get on a soapbox with a megaphone and they say, hey, everybody lose weight if you big. I'm that person, and I love every single time that this conversation comes up because I'm going to explain a few things to you. Black women, I'm talking to you specifically. You don't have to be to something to do something. If you look at the statistics, African Americans literally rank the highest with like obesity, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of that. And we are naturally predisposed to it because of, we all know why. So yeah, moral of the story, lose weight if you big. And you don't have to be like super skinny, size 2 Kate Moss, like, but get to a range where it's like really healthy for you and you're happy and you're not like winded by going up a flight of stairs, because that's not normal.
If you are overweight or obese and you are feeling discouraged about weight loss because you feel like you're never going to reach your goal, you're never going to get to being a size 6, you're never going to get to being absolutely tiny because that's what society has told you need to be, please still lose the weight. Even if you go from the obese category to the overweight category, that is still better than not losing the weight at all. Even if you go from the overweight category right at the top of the category to the middle of the category, that is still better than not losing the weight at all. All you should be focusing on is your health, because you are your own life insurance policy. Your body is your home. You want to be able to focus on being able to get yourself out of bed when you're 80 years old. And you can still do that in a slightly overweight body, okay? Obviously, the goal on my page is always to lose weight and get healthy. But I just want to tell you that because society has told you that the only thing that is good right now is being stick thin, I'm here to tell you that your worth is not defined by being how small you can be, it's how healthy you can be. Because health is what's going to keep you living longer, being happier, being healthier, keeping your mood high, keeping your relationship strong, and keeping you working hard. So please, do not be discouraged. Keep losing the weight. Any weight loss is good weight if you are in the overweight or obese category.
I'm 340 pounds. I'm depressed. I don't want to be out here. I'm tired. I'd rather be in my room playing video games, but that's not what it's going to be. I got to go outside. I got to move around. I got to walk. As I've taught myself that you only live one life, and if you're going to make it through, you got to give it your best and your all. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I know what it feels like to not be able to get up out of the bed and just want to be laying down and just not want to do this anymore. Trust me, I believe it, but I know you can get up. I know you can do it. You see, I'm outside right now. I know you could be outside, or whatever your version of activity or positivity is. So we got this, honey. We just got to keep going.
One thing I really love about losing weight, because if you didn't know, I lost 60 pounds in less than a year at that. But one thing I really love is the fact that like my confidence has boosted so much, and not even in a physical manner, not even like, oh, I just feel confident because I look. It's like internally, I just feel like I just hold my head a little bit higher. I think when you take care of yourself, when you take good care of yourself, you just have a different level of respect for yourself. So it's like, I respect myself, so I want to make sure that the world around me respects me. So it's like I just enter a room differently than when I was much heavier. It's like, it's hard to explain, but I feel like if you've experienced weight loss, then you can kind of understand where I'm coming from. It's like, you know who you are because you've proven to yourself who you are. So it's like everybody else has to know who you are too.
Let me tell you something. If you're a big person and you're trying to walk more and you need some motivation, find you a main street to walk on. You gotta be okay with people looking at you though, because they gonna look. This is the path I walk right next to this busy street. And let me tell you why. People see a fat person walking and they think, good for them. And they give a little toot toot. And so whenever I go walking, I think in my head, how many honks am I gonna get? Now, most days I get at least one honk, but some days I get 3 or 4. Some days I get people pulling over to tell me that I look good and to keep doing what I'm doing. Or I get a girl, I need to be out here with you. It touches me. Some days I even get dudes that's trying to see what I'm doing later, you know, trying to get my little number. But those little toot toot beep beeps, they do something to me. They do something to me.
You need some skinny motivation today? I'm gonna be the one to give it to you. Pretend you're getting married. Yes, even if you're single. especially if you're single, because you can meet the person you're meant to spend your life with any day now. And when you do, what do you want your early photos to look like? Bloated on the couch in an oversized t-shirt, or glowing, radiant, looking like you just stepped out of a Vogue bridal spread? You don't wait to become that girl until someone chooses you. You become her now, so that when they show up, it's clear that you've always been the prize. Imagine the freedom of not worrying how a photo's coming out when it's being taken. Not checking the angles, not adjusting your shirt, not hiding your face, just existing, enjoying the moment. That's the freedom that comes from showing up as the best version of yourself. That's the energy you deserve to live in. When you take care of your body, skin, energy every single day, you won't be scrambling to get it together when your person finally shows up. Not hoping this is the moment you finally feel confident in your own skin. You should be ready to walk down the aisle at any moment. No crash diet. No panic workouts. Just slipping into the dress like it was made for you. Because it was. Take care of your body like you're already engaged. Eat like the engagement shoot is next week. Move like you're building a life that somebody would be lucky to step into. Because when it happens, when they do show up, the photos are taken, you don't want to feel like you waited too long to love yourself. 5 seconds of enjoyment isn't worth a lifetime of wishing you felt better in the photos that you'll look at forever. One day, these will be the memories that your grandkids flip through. Do you want them to say she was glowing? Or do you want them to say, geez, grandma was really going through it? How you treat yourself now is how you'll be remembered. Don't just show up for the love of your life. You show up as the love of your life first. Whether it's a proposal, a wedding, or just a random Tuesday with the love of your life, walk into it aligned, already stunning, already her, because you didn't wait to be chosen. You chose yourself.
All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to take those shades off because even though my glasses reflect, those reflect more like a mirror. And the way I'm moving my head and I'm watching it on camera, it's just a huge distraction. So I do apologize for that. But anyways, yeah, so what I wanted to say is I'm on my weight loss journey and I'm working on being consistent. I'm not really focusing on the results right now because I know the results will come. The results are a byproduct of the things that I'm doing right now. Again, it's only been a month and a half. I get up every day, 5 to 6 days a week, and I walk an hour a day. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning because like it's crazy hot right now. So I get up at 5:30 and I walk from, the 6 o'clock hour to the 7 o'clock hour. And let me tell you, I've already had a couple of my neighbors commenting about, me being out in the neighborhood and walking, and, I'm motivating them, and they want to know how much weight have I lost and how long am I going to be doing this for, and just all kinds of stuff. We got into eating habits and all the things. So I'm motivating them while I'm just out taking a walk. So you never know who you're going to motivate if you get started, but you just got to get started. All you got to do is just wake up, get dressed, and put one foot in front of the other. Just take a step. What motivated me was I was just getting too big, y'all. On some of my shorts, you can go back and look. I looked like a busted can of biscuits. Not even trying to put myself down or be funny. I was just getting too big. I couldn't fit my clothes. That was my motivation. I was like, I'm not about to buy a whole new wardrobe because I've gotten bigger. I'm going to lose the weight and reward myself with a whole new wardrobe because I'm getting smaller. So that was my motivation for me. I know it may seem kind of shallow, but whatever you got to tell yourself, whatever your why is, whatever you're trying to improve, make that your why. Make that your motivation, because motivation is going to fade, but you're going to have your why. When it fades, when you don't feel like waking up in the morning, because God knows I didn't want to wake up super early yesterday. Yesterday was really hard for me. I had to wait an extra hour and just lay there and just kind of talk to myself and motivate myself, because the natural motivation was not there from just watching a video or whatever. I mean, sure, I could have turned a video on. That's a hack that you can do, but some days you are just gonna have to motivate yourself. And I told myself, look, you laying in this bed for so long is the reason why you're in this position. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, because I didn't want to be uncomfortable. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, I sweat too bad in my head, and I don't want my hair to look crazy. And y'all already seen in the last video, the hair is looking super crazy, but it's because I'm working out. It is what it is. I was just so used to being comfortable, and I think that's a lot of people's problems as well. We don't want to be uncomfortable, but we have got to learn how to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. When you think about a pillow is very comfortable, right? But it's very soft. And so our bodies, mine included, are very soft and very round. My face is very round, very pudgy, because I've been comfortable for too long. Those who are working out and doing the hard work, they have rocking hard bodies. They have sharp features, sharp jawbones, angular features in their bodies and their faces, and rock hard bodies, rock hard abs, because they put the hard work in. Aren't you tired of not being able to fit in your clothes? Aren't you tired of being self-conscious and always adjusting your clothes and pulling your shirt down and making sure you're fully covered, hiding under hoodies? I know I am. It's too hot to be wearing a hoodie right now. But baby, your body is the outfit. I'm sitting here looking 20 years older because my body's not together. So that's another motivation of mine. A third motivation of mine is I went to the doctor after I've gotten back started on my weight loss journey, and it was right on time because they were telling me that my blood pressure was really high. I'm stage 2 hypertension. I think it was like 140/80, which some people say that isn't that bad, but I looked it up, that's stage 2 hypertension. Plus I've been dealing with sleep apnea. And ever since then, it's only been a few weeks since I've been to the doctor. But let me tell you, my blood pressure is starting to stabilize and become normal again. I've been able to get that down just by walking every day and pulling back on the salt, as well as my sleep apnea is becoming less and less and less. Instead of having it every night, I may have it once every 2 weeks now. And it's very, very subtle. And I don't know about y'all, but feeling like you're going to be unalived in your sleep is the scariest feeling in the world. I've never felt so scared in my life. So these are also my motivators. So these are my whys. So whenever I don't feel like getting up in the morning, I have to think about those things. Like, do you want to feel like you're going to pass on your sleep? No, absolutely not. Do you want your blood pressure to continue to go up and you have a stroke or have a heart attack? Absolutely not. So these are my motivators. When I want to eat fried chicken or have a sweet tea or whatever, I have to always come back to my why and tell myself like, hey, I'm doing this and living this new lifestyle, so I don't have to go down this road here. So I'm focusing on more of self-preservation versus an aesthetic. Most people want you to lose a weight for an aesthetic. Baby, I'm already older. I'm not worried about an aesthetic. I'm not trying to date. I'm not worried about no man or nobody like that. No disrespect to the men out there. But I'm just focusing on me. I want to be here for a long time. I don't have any kids or anything like that, but I want to be around for the family that I do have. I want to be able to spend time with my best friend and, you know, my other friends, my coworkers, people that I've met along the way. I can't do that if I've stroked out and I'm in a hospital, don't know who I am, you know, can't speak, can't walk. That's just not it for me. So I'm using all these things as my whys, as my motivators, so that I can not only get started, but these things are going to keep me anchored and push me forward along the way. So I don't want to talk y'all's head off. That's pretty much all I had to say for the video. Drop down in the comment section and let me know if you're on a weight loss journey, if you're gonna get started. Are you motivated from this video? And if so, what is your why? And you can have more than a why. You can have more than one motivator. Let me know what it is. I would love to have a positive discussion about this, because I'm trying to be all about solutions. People look at you and they tear you down because of how you look, but that's not what this channel is about. I'm here to motivate people. I'm here to speak life into people. And if you guys aren't those type of people, if y'all are just going to be negative and tear me down because of how I look or tear other people down, then you're going to get blocked from the channel, because I don't want that energy around here. We're amazing vibes. You know, the vibes are high, the vibes are good, the vibes are positive, they're not negative. So if you are coming with anything other than that, then you're not going to be allowed on this channel. It is what it is. So yeah, but anyway, I think I've talked y'all head off for long enough, and it's getting hotter in this car. I don't know if y'all can see me sweating or not. But once again, if you're feeling about it, hit like and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and just know until next time that you are so amazing, and continue to vibe high. Now get up and get the molasses out your eye!